welcome to My Yard is My Garage. I'm Bishop. My Yard is My Garage, and today we're going to be working on our 2010 Cooper. We're going to take the engine, finally put it up on the back of the B, crack the case open, pull the transmission off, pull some of the innards out, and actually start going. I don't know, we're on the other side of the hill on getting this project done, engine back in here and driving. So yeah, come along with this adventure. Let's see what this turns out like. Not good. Let's not round those off. Oh, these ones on top are shorter. This should be the last one. I stuffed some socks in the axle pass through here just to keep more of the oil from coming out. All right, let's split this. Oh. Oh. All right, here we go. The big reveal. There we go. Looks like we were hung up on a pin. Okay, ta-da. That is not light. Well, you know, there's not a lot of dust in here. But in here, let's look inside the bell housing. No, there's our throw-out bearing. Yeah, that doesn't sound too bad. Let me bring in here closer. All right, here, throw-out bearing. Doesn't sound too bad. Here's our actuator for our clutch. Yeah, but look, those bearings. Yeah, a little sloppy. Just say a little sloppy. Now, as I recall, this arm just pops off. Okay, I'm gonna have to put you down for this. There we go. Clean enough. Probably hear that. It's a little rough. All right, let's get this cleaned up and not lose our little spring thing. All right, let's get our arm cleaned up and a new throwout bearing put in here. Now we're just going to clean up the arm. We have our new throwout bearing here. See, I left the arm in when I was spraying it down and cleaning it, so now I just got to get this side, so we'll give this a real quick clean. And it doesn't need to be 100% perfect. I just want to get the majority of everything off of here. Let this dry. And then we're going to put some special grease on here, which I will go get and I'll show you. Ta-da! High temperature urea grease. Honda makes this stuff. Get this on Amazon for under 20 bucks. Works super good. This is what we're going to put on these points here. Oh, you know, let's make sure that's good and dry first. Goodness. That metal is sharp. All right, so we just wet this one in here. Wet this one in here. Let's get our throwout bearing. Here we go. All right, so let's go over to the transmission. All right, let's put our clip back on. All right. All right, that is snapped in properly, right? So with this together, see this face here? Take a look at it, see if you've got any leaks around here, because your seal is going to be behind this. And ours was dry, so I'm not going to worry about it. The seal's not leaking, I'm not going to go ahead and replace that. So we're going to want to take some of this urea grease, and you'll just want to put it on the outside of this lightly. It's a contact surface. So just on this inner lip, just a little. Just a thin amount, because you don't want it to fly off and get into the clutch itself. Then that would suck. So I'm going to put just a slight, there we go, just a slight wetting. I guess there's a slot here it's got to kind of sit in.
Two weeks later.
Oh yeah, that was not bright. A meat goes on that side. Oh hey, you learn from my mistakes. There we go. Oh, much better. Okay. All right. Try to push this on so it should snap. There we go. All right. All right, that's done. Okay, so 305,000 miles. Let's see what this looks like when this comes apart. Wow. Look how much clutch material is still there. Holy smokes. I'll have to compare this to the, well, yeah, you can see it's getting close. But 305,000, that's pretty darn cool. Yeah, you can see we got some discoloration here. Yeah, very nice. Let me bring you in here closer so you can take a peek. It's got a little bit of heat checking, but not much, considering how many miles are on that thing. Wow. Well, I think I've done an unboxing on this before, but who does not like to unwrap something again? Let's see what we got here in our goodie box. Oh, very nice. Always use your alignment tool for your clutch. Yep. Oh, look at that. Huh, that's a lot quieter, a brand new one. Huh. Looks good. Now we're going to need to clean these with some brake cleaner because these are always coated with a little thin veneer of oil to keep them from rusting during shipping. Okay, yeah, look at the thickness there. There's the original. There's a new one. You can see it's a little thicker. All right. Ooh, oh, that's right, yeah. Some Hochlistenfett, some high performance grease. This is what we're going to be using on just this surface here and on the pivot points on our arm. These pivot points here and here, we're going to get this all cleaned up before we put it back together. Yep, you can kind of hear that. So at least it was a time for a new throwout bearing. Always put a new throwout bearing. If you ever get this apart, yeah, do that. Also make sure they look the same. All right. Let's get this back together. Well, let's clean our arm first. Well, that's how you tighten the clutch up. And, well, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So, 23 newton meters, that's 205 inch-pounds. We have our clutch tool in, so you just hold it up against here. Start a couple of your bolts just to hold it in place. Wiggle this to make sure it's exactly in the center. Put the rest of your bolts in. Make sure it's wiggled and in the center again. Then you tighten down in a star pattern until you're done. Run it around one last time again. Make sure you're all at 23 newton meters. And then it's good. I would recommend leaving this in until you go ahead and put the transmission on, just in case something gets bumped or jiggled or whatever. And there you are. All right, well, we have completed our clutch swap on our 2010 Mini Cooper S R57. That's the N14 engine. Thank you for coming along, enjoying this adventure with me. I'm Bishop. My yard is my garage. And if you like what you see, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I thank you. And if you want to see when I drop new content, hit that bell as well. And I just wish you the best of days. And throw some comments down there. Let me know what you think of this thing so far. We'll see you next time. Bye.